When it comes to running a business, making sure that your team is paid on time is crucial for employee morale and retention. And it's just as important that the service that you use is going to be simple and easy, because you want to spend time growing your business, not troubleshooting your payroll software. So that's what we're going to break down in this Gusto versus QuickBooks Payroll review. Let's start with a look at QuickBooks, since it's the service that most people are probably familiar with. QuickBooks has grown a lot since its early days back in 1983, and it's still widely used by many industries. QuickBooks has become known as the kind of one-stop shop for accounting, bookkeeping, and payroll. QuickBooks has integrated several web-based features, including remote access capabilities, remote payroll assistance, and outsourcing electronic payment functions. They also operate internationally with services in places like Canada, the UK, and Australia. Basically, QuickBooks is the OG of accounting and payroll. The downside of QuickBooks is that it's kind of like a Frankenstein service over the years. So picture a husband and wife that buys a 2-bedroom starter home because they want to start a family. A year goes by and they're going to have their first sonogram together, and mom's jaw hits the floor when they find out there's 3 heartbeats and the doctor says it's triplets. Wow. Suddenly mom and dad are trying to figure out how they can renovate their current home to fit all of the future additions. And this is somewhat like the predicament that QuickBooks has, in that it was just a service started before the internet was really a thing. So they've had to adapt the service over the years to transition from desktop to cloud-based. And this is probably the biggest advantage that Gusto has going for it, that it was founded in 2011 and it's been cloud-based since day one. Gusto provides cloud-based payroll, benefits, and human resource management software for businesses based in the United States. It handles payments to employees and contractors, and also handles electronically the paperwork necessary to help companies comply with tax, labor, and immigration laws. Gusto has expanded its products to include customizable payroll reports, a simplified PPP loan forgiveness tracker, and a streamlined PPP application report that's been downloaded more than 80,000 times to date. Gusto also connects with Bench.co and multiple other services, including, funny enough, QuickBooks Payroll. So you can get your team working with Gusto and set up your business with modern payroll, benefits, and HR. With any online tool, you may hear of the acronym UI and UX, which stands for User Experience and User Interface. Since Gusto was created with cloud computing in mind, the user experience is phenomenal compared to QuickBooks, which had to adapt over the years. In terms of both HR and benefits, Gusto appears to be a clear winner, since it offers more HR-specific features like a business organizational chart, a coworker directory, customizable employee profiles, online offer letters, and employee surveys. With Gusto's concierge service, you can contact a dedicated support of HR professionals. QuickBooks Premium and Elite plans do also include access to HR people, but the tools at their disposal are just far less impressive and useful. Most review sites agree that whereas QuickBooks is great for small businesses, Gusto is far better suited to grow your business from small to medium-sized businesses with up to several hundred employees. Gusto is a wiser choice if you want an affordable, full-service payroll, access to a wide range of employee benefit options, third-party software integrations, and dedicated support. Before talking about the cost of each service, I'll briefly mention that there are links in the description below for both QuickBooks and Gusto services. They're referral links, meaning you'll get the best possible price when you click on them, and we might get a commission out of it as well, which will help support the YouTube channel. With Gusto, there's currently a promotion where you get a $100 Visa debit card 30 days after your first payroll. When operating a business, I'm sure you've said these words, "I wish I did this sooner." And that's how you're gonna feel getting set up with Gusto. So don't waste any time streamlining your payroll efforts. And now let's talk about the cost. Comparison between Gusto and QuickBooks aren't that far apart, with both of them offering different levels of coverage and plans based on monthly rates, along with a cost per employee each month. So for instance, Gusto currently offers its Simple service for $40 a month, plus an extra $6 per employee per month. Their Plus package is $80 monthly, but you pay an additional $12 per employee for full coverage. And then there's the Premium service, which is a custom quote for your needs. Most people would likely opt for the Plus package, which is what I would recommend, so long as you have a basic idea of how to run things. That's because it offers the full package of benefits without having to pay extra for the concierge. There's also a contractor service from Gusto that costs just $6 per person. And as for QuickBooks, their pricing is a little tricky because they tend to show big, bold numbers that look attractive, but it's actually a discounted price for the first 3 months. Their lowest tier is actually $75 a month, and their mid-tier is $100, and their top tier comes in at $160. When you glance quickly at the pricing, it looks like it's 50% less than that, but pay attention to that fine print. When it comes to a cost comparison, Gusto is cheaper than QuickBooks until you get to about 38 employees. This is comparing the lowest tier packages. Then after 38 employees, it will be $1 a month more expensive than QuickBooks for each employee beyond 38. So if you can look at your company size to determine which will be less expensive, that's going to be your best bet. However, in comparison to QuickBooks Payroll, you'll have access to a wider suite of features that will make payroll, hiring, and onboarding employees and handling taxes a walk in the park. You'll never be taken aback by any hidden fees, and you'll always have access to an excellent customer support team. Some people have been surprised by transaction fees and other so-called hidden fees while using QuickBooks, so that's just something you may want to keep in mind. If you're looking for a great bookkeeping service to save you time and sanity, on the screen we have a review of Bench.co, and beneath that you'll see a more thorough review of Gusto and how to get set up on that service. Again, thank you so much for using the links in the description below, and I'll catch you on the next video.